So hello my dear friends, this is your friend Jitin Agarwal and welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to cover every update about the ICAI campus placements till date. We'll cover everything that what has happened till now in the ICAI campus placements, what's the progress. So we'll basically start with the basic overview of the ICAI campus placements. So friends, as you can see on the screen and as you can see on the screen, this is the basic overview of the ICAI campus placements, and that in total 170 companies have participated on the as per the list released by ICAI till 25th of July. So this 170 companies participated, and major cities are your big centers only, and the majority of interviews would be physical, and virtual round of interviews would also be there for some companies like EY and other big fours. So the most important thing for you is to manage both the interviews in at the same time, physical and virtual. So your two options: either you can choose the hotel near to the venue so that you can go to that hotel room and give the virtual round of interview, and if that's not the case, ICAI also have the separate facility to give the virtual round of interview at that venue itself. So you have to manage at that time, and please don't get panic in that scenario, right? Because everyone will face similar type of difficulty. So don't overreact at that time, my friends. Now next comes the top participating companies. So these are the top participating companies. Majority are big fours, and then ICICI Bank and BPCL. All those companies are participating in majority of the locations. Then comes the assessment types. So assessment types, basically 3-4 assessments companies are conducting this time and every time. Like first it would be psychometric test. So companies like Vari Energies and Physics, all these companies are conducting psychometric test. So psychometric test, there would be different types of questions based on your aptitude and learn aptitude and different skills. So we would come up with a separate video on how to prepare for the psychometric test along with the sample questions which you can practice for your betterment in the psychometric test. Now next comes the written test, which is a form of psychometric test only. Next comes the group discussions. So friends, for group discussions you have to prepare for a topic daily and then speak up for the topic for at least 5 to 10 minutes, or write points in your diary. So that would be best for you. And moreover, and in coming days we would prepare for the group discussions also free of cost. So if you are interested in that group discussion, so you can join the WhatsApp group. Link of the same is given in the description below. So please do join this group to prepare for the group discussion on free of cost basis. Now next comes the city wise count, that how many companies are participating in which cities. So this list you have, so you can have the gist of this companies. And now next come the interview days. So in most of the cities the interviews are on 6 days, and this is the basically list of the companies which are participating. You can get this list from the CMIB placements portal, right, my friends? Have a overview that which companies had participated. Moreover, after this participation you must have got shortlistings also. So and provided the consent also. Only second out of shortlisting is pending on this date on which I'm recording this video, 30th of July. So you must be having a clarity that which companies you are giving interview. So you have to prepare for those companies. Basically 4-5 things you need to prepare for those companies which are the most important. Firstly, about the company, of you have to go through the website of the company, then some of the aspects of annual report of the company. Recently I've uploaded annual report, analysis of annual report of Infosys Limited, so you can get to know that what all things we need to read in a particular annual report with that video, so you can connect better. Now next comes is your CV. So CV is the most important thing. You have to go through each and every line item which is mentioned in your CV. Third one is your HR questions. So in my past videos there are some HR questions, or my interview PDF, which interview questions PDF, there are some HR questions. So please go through that HR questions to get better understanding. Fourth is your psychometric test and GDs, all these things which you need to prepare. So I'll come up with another video for the psychometric test, and we'll practice the mock GDs. We'll provide you the topics for the GDs. All these things we'll cover. So stay connected on my channel for these regular updates. And then finally your basically presentation in that interview matters. So all these things, presentation, confidence matters. So all these things you need to keep in mind. Now next comes the orientation centers. So orientation program, basically ICAI tells us about the how to prepare, how to basically present ourselves in those interviews, and what are the past mistakes done by the candidates, and they will present a small gift also to you. So all these things better, and you can connect with the large population there, similar population. So better to go there if you want a good environment. And if you're not able to go, then that's not the case that you have lost something. So don't worry about that. These are the centers. So these are the centers for majority of the locations where where the orientation program is being conducted by ICAI. Now next comes the physical interview centers. So for most of these, for some of the cities, ICAI has released the venues, and some cities will be updated shortly. Some venues will be updated shortly. So you can book the hotels near to these cities for the physical round of interviews, right, my friends? So these are the basic summaries and summary of the updates released by ICAI for the ICAI campus placements till date. So stay connected on my channel for further updates. Thank you so much, my friend. This is your friend CA Jatin Agarwal.